My name is Daniel Sempere. My life has been pretty simple. Since my mom died from the plague when I was little, I've been helping my dad around in our tiny bookshop. I've made some friends. One, at first, his name is Thomas. We didn't really make the best first impressions. I fell in love, made another friend, and after that, I found a book.
A good night for Morse, Daniel.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot about you. Let's just say that you have something that interests you. Daniel.
Little did I know that those words would eventually change my simple life.
Get dressed. I want to show you something. This is the cemetery of forgotten books. Every book you see here has a soul. The first time someone visits this place, he must choose a book and adopt it.
Marcelo says you're an expert on Julian Carax.
Of course. My uncle would say anything just for a few minutes with a book to his hand. Come, get closer.
I met Gustavo's niece today.
Clara Barcelo? I hear she's a real beauty. Be careful, Daniel. You don't know anything about women.
What? You don't know anything about Clara.
Woman trouble, my boy. Fermin Romero de Torres, currently unemployed, pleased to meet you.
Daniel Sempere. Currently a complete idiot. The pleasure is all mine.
There was once a stranger who came up to me on the streets. When I raised to touch his face, it's as if he were a leather mask. I apologize for beating you up. Do you want to be friends?
I wanted to ask you a favor. Right now, what I would like to know is who owns a PO box with the main post office on Via Laetana. Do you think you'll be able to lend me a hand, keep it a secret?
You have my word, compadre.
We'll meet again, Daniel. I never forget a face.
Daniel, you talk like a jacket blurb of Victorian novel.
Beatrice, I work in a bookshop, but this is a true story. And like all true stories, it begins and ends in a cemetery, although not the sort of cemetery you imagine.
I'm all ears.
Senora Montfort? My name is Daniel. Your father gave me your address some time ago. He said you might be able to talk to me about Julian Carax.
Come up to the apartment. I don't want to talk about this here. I met Julian over 20 years ago in Paris.
Your father told me you two were good friends.
There are worse prisons than works then. Julian lived in his books. The body that ended up in the morgue was only a part of him. His soul is in his stories. I once asked him who inspired him to create his characters, and his answer was no one.
This is a story about books. It's a story of love, of hatred, and of the dreams that live in the shadow of the wind.
Never trust anyone, Daniel, especially the people you admire. Those are the ones who will make you suffer the worst blows.